Alright, this is a startup video of the 850+T. Um, yeah, there's going to be a check engine light that's going to come on, and that's going to be for the EGR system. And the gas light, because I'm a broke college student. One of those I can fix, and that's the EGR, not the second one, unfortunately. Alright. See, starts right up. I was just fine. Vacuum is right at about 18.2 or something like that. Oh, gas light isn't on. I'm proud. Service light comes on, comes off. Parking brake is obviously up. One more thing, this is not a manual. This is actually, in fact, an automatic. So this may be a little more crazier than what most normal people would do. So, yeah. Just gonna let it sit up, warm up just a little bit more. Then I'll give you a quick little run of it. I'm gonna show you that it does in fact run, and it does run very well. I won't be able to show you the mileage because the boost gauge is in the way. I'm going to be relocating that to on top of this left-hand tweeter stereo mount right here. So that is soon to come. Quite hot right now. Car is saying 88 degrees. It doesn't feel like that. It feels a lot more. Could be partially to the fact that while you're drinking water, the air is. So just gonna let it warm up just a little bit more. Just kind of slowly drive it. No other issues with the car besides that it's really freaking low. One more thing I'm going to do in the next few months, I'm going to replace the turbo inlet piping with metal piping and silicone joints, just for the fact that plastic can crack a little bit easier than silicone and metal. So I don't want any issues. This has to be my daily driver, so I don't want any issues from this thing. So I'd rather make it a little bit heavier, a little bit more cost effective, or not as cost effective, but if it runs good, I'm fine. And you may not have saw this in the previous video, but there are not water lines running to the turbo. I let it sit and idle for about 30 seconds before I turn it off each time. Now that does put a little bit of a damper on the gas. Doesn't do anything as far as performance goes, and as far as the turbo's health goes. Everything just runs just fine how as it should. I'm also using turbo spark plugs. Those smooth out the idle a lot, and through the whole RPM range a whole lot better than the just new NA spark plugs. So if you're gonna do this, get the turbo spark plugs. Now, for many of you, this is actually my first plus T and my first true build. Kind of a big step. That's why some of the things that you may see on here may not necessarily be right. Because, like I said, this is my first time doing this. And the other reason is that there has not been a lot of information for me to draw from. One little tidbit of information while we sit here in traffic. The oil I use for the oil feed, I use the oil pressure sensor, and I'm guessing on the RN motors that size for that hole is M12 by 1.5. That's not the case on the older white blocks. I'm not sure if the exact size is around. I don't even know. What I recommend doing is go into the junkyard when you get all the turbo bits and pieces and whatnot, and pull off a oil pressure sensor off 850. Any 850 should work. They all should be the same size as long as it's just an old regular white block. And take that. I'm gonna let this thing. As I'm seeing from my boost gauge, I might have a boost leak somewhere. So I'm gonna get that sorted out. Other than that, the car runs fine.